Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my first project pan from the Pantastic Ladies Facebook group, and this is a fantastic Facebook group where a bunch of women just all come together, talk about panning, their makeup, skincare, any other beauty items, and there are a lot of projects, and I have resisted the urge of joining in on any of them until now. Now is my first one, so I'm going to film my first one today, and it is the child of the 80s. I am a child of the 80s. I was born in 89, right on the end, but I'm still a child of the 80s. So this project was created by Ceylan. I will link all the details down below, what the prompts are and everything, but you probably are familiar with this project anyway. It was around last year, and I think it was also around the previous year. I'm not entirely sure, but I saw it last year. And so many ladies did it, and I always thought it was fun to see what the prompts were, what everyone looked like. Yeah, I just think it's a fun idea. So I'm going to be joining. This is my intro. So this project's going to run from January until the end of the year, and we're going to do monthly updates. I'm just going to update on YouTube. I know a lot of people update on Instagram as well. I might do a few posts on there, but I like to just post on here, so I'm going to be doing that. It's a rolling style project, so when you finish an item or you have finished up your usage goal, then you just roll in a new item. We're supposed to pick 8 items, so what I'm going to do is just roll the random number generator, see what all of my 8 numbers are. I'll tell you the prompts, I'll try and decide which products to choose from, and then I'll talk about them. So I've got my random number generator here. I'm going to go 16, 47, 3, 12, 30, 76. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need 2 more. 58 and 63. So there were 80 prompts, as in the number it is child of the 80s. But I've got my numbers now. I'm just going to see what those prompts are and pick an item, and then I will be right back. Okay, that took a bit of time because I had to be a little creative, but I think I've got the items now. And yeah, let me just go through which prompts I got and then what item I'm going to use, and whether it's going to be a usage goal or a panning, like if I want to actually just finish this project, this product or whatever. Yeah, I'll just go straight into it. So number 16 was What's Love Got to Do with It? So obviously that's from the Whitney Houston song. Love Whitney Houston. I listened to Whitney Houston growing up, as well as Mariah Carey. I was big into those belting ballads, if you will. So Whitney was definitely someone that I listened to all the time and sort of brings me back to my childhood. But this one is an average product. So I have a lot of products that are average. I don't know if there's really too much to say about them, to be honest. I mean, I have a lot of products that are average, but to me, this is one of the items that I wanted to pan this year anyway, so I thought, okay, I kind of don't really have an opinion about it. It's okay. So then it's average, and I also want to finish it and pan it because there's just no need for it in my collection. So I'm going to be picking the Rimmel London Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder. So this one, I have about half left, which is kind of surprising considering I haven't used it too much. I don't recall if it really comes full or not, but I am going to try and finish this. So I will lay it flat, much flatter than this. I'll put a mark as to where I am, and yeah, my goal would be to finish this. So I think this will be a nice one to like see progress in, and also once it's done I just don't need it because I don't really like loose powders. So that one I'm going to be adding in, and it's going to be a panning goal, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I can do it and it won't take me the whole year. I mean, I imagine this won't take me the whole year if I really concentrate on it. So that is my first one. And then I got number 47, which is the Smurfs. So this is something blue, or has blue packaging, which is pretty fitting because I have blue eyeshadow on. So that was a coincidence. And I figured, well, you know, why don't I just go with the eyeshadow palette that I use, because it is the eyeshadow palette that I have in my Shop by Stash, and why not kill two birds with one stone? So I actually have the blue moon on my face right now, my eyes, and this is a palette that I have struggled to really like. I think it's just because I struggled with blues in general. They're just not something that I feel like I can pull off all the time. And this one would be a usage goal. So what I want to do is something similar to what I do with my pan nose eyeshadow / pan that palette project, where in this project, I want to use every shade at least once and have a usage goal to use this palette. I actually haven't thought about this. How many times do I want to use this palette? I think I want to give myself an easy out. So I want to use every shade at least once, but I want to do 10 different looks. I think that should be doable. I mean, there's 9 shades. Maybe should I do 20? I don't know. I feel like 20 would be pushing it and I might burn out from that. I think I'm going to go with 10 because I use multiple colors in one look. So I'll definitely be able to use all of the shades at least once. I used a bunch of the shades today, although it doesn't really look like it. I did. So yeah, that would be my goal for this one, a usage just to get a little bit more of a feel for it. I was thinking of putting it in my pan nose eyeshadow / pan that palette, but because, you know, this came up for this project, why not do it in here as well? So I'll definitely be able to work on that. So 10 different looks with this palette, or 10 different days using this palette basically, and I want to use all the shades at least once, and I will mark down like how many times I use the shades, and I'll take a picture of what it looks like now so that we can see how it changes, if it changes at all, and then maybe, just maybe, I will change my mind about it and I'll like this palette. I mean, the thing is, when I use it, I like certain colors. Like for instance, I really like this color, but I like that color regardless. I have this color in the Book of Magic palette, which is really beautiful. And I like these two shimmers, but I struggle with the rest. So yeah, I need to find a way to like this palette. And I figured that this would be the perfect time to do that. All right, next up would be 16 Candles. So this is a product that makes all your wishes come true. So in my mind, I'm thinking of a product that I love. And I actually have thought of a few products that I could use for this, but then I'm thinking, well, actually, do I want to pan those items or do I just want to do a usage goal? So I've decided to roll in an item that I just actually rolled out of my Shop My Stash, which is this Kiss and Smink blush. I actually went on their website and they've got some other sticks like this. They're just these duo sticks, but they've got a bronzer, they've got a highlighter looking one, and then some other blush that are more interesting colors. So I don't know, I really wanted to look and see if I could pick up any more, but this is in the shade To Them, and I got this in a beauty box. I'm so happy I got this. So I use it as a blush. It is the most beautiful blush that I think I have, and I did not include it in my blush ranking video because I hadn't tried it yet. So I think, let me just swatch it for you. It is absolutely stunning and it looks so beautiful and it doesn't emphasize texture at all. It's the perfect shade for me. Also, I haven't actually even tried it on my lips, so it might be really nice on the lips, who knows? So this one, I don't want to finish up because I like it so much, but there isn't that much product. I mean, look at this. Unless it goes down pretty deep and I can dig, it doesn't look like there's really that much product because I've rarely used it. Let me just show you how much I've used. So that's all of it. That's like, it scrolled all the way down. So yeah, haven't used it too much. I would like to put a goal of using this. We're gonna do like monthly updates and I want to get a good like use out of this. And I think 20 times. I'm gonna say 20 times for this would be a good amount because I do want to keep this project fresh. I don't want to say, oh, I want to use this 50 times and then be here by month 4 and be like, oh, I've used it 43 times, I have to use it another 7. You know, I think I'm just going to do 20 and then I can just like keep it fresh. Hopefully that's okay and it's not cheating, but this one would be a usage goal. And it's such a beautiful, stunning blush. If you haven't tried this brand, I highly recommend trying this product. I really want to try their other products now that I know that I love that. And if it's like the same quality formula and everything, then oh my gosh, so beautiful. So the next one I had is number 12, and that's the Goonies. Now I will have to admit, I just haven't watched the Goonies. I know I've tried to watch it, and my partner likes the Goonies, and he's made me watch certain parts of it. I just can't get into it. And it's slightly before my time, and it's just not a movie that I really ever watched. So when I think of it now, I just think, oh well, I know of it, but it's just not my thing. So this prompt doesn't really mean too much to me, but the what the product that you have to pick is a product that is an adventure or something that's hard to find. Now I really struggled with this because a lot of the products, like almost all of my makeup or my beauty products, are not hard to find. Like I go for a lot of drugstore, I go for a lot of like popular brands that you can and items that are not discontinued for the most part. So yeah, when I was looking into this, I thought, well, maybe let's just re-roll because I can't think of anything to do. But then I thought, actually, no, I do have a couple of eyeshadow palettes that are discontinued. I also have a highlighter that the compact is discontinued, not the highlighter itself, but the compact is discontinued. So I'm just like trying to think, like, what do I actually want to do in this project? And I'm going to put in another eyeshadow palette. I don't know if this is crazy, but it obviously will be a usage goal, and it'll be similar to the Blue Moon, where I want to use every single shade, but then I also want to use the palette for like 10 different times. I think I'm just going to do the same sort of rules. I think that's fair. It is a slightly bigger palette, but I still think it's fair. And it is my Yasmin palette from My LA Beauty. So My LA Beauty is a brand that has disbanded. Like they went out of business earlier this year. She decided to stop producing makeup. She's gone into other ventures. And I was so gutted because I really like this palette and I was excited to see what else she was going to do. I think this is, unlike the Blue Moon, I absolutely love this palette. So I have no issues using it. And yes, it's colourful, and maybe for this time of year, it's not the type of palette that you would normally want to pick, but there are some really gorgeous shimmers in here, and I don't want to just sit on this palette and wait for spring or wait for summer. I just want to use it now, and it kind of works with the prompt. So yeah, I'm going to pull this out. This shade was smashed when I got it, and it looks like it's breaking again. So I don't know what's going to happen with that shade, but the rest are fine. Yeah, I just love this. So I want to use it. And yeah, I'm going to use every single shade. I'll take a picture to see what it looks like now, and then we'll see what it looks like later on. Then I'll use every single shade, and I'll also try to take a picture of all the looks so that it's more interesting in my recaps. But yes, that is what I'm going to do. It will be another like palette usage goal. I promise there will be other panning, like empty goals, but the way that it's fallen, you know, I have those too. Next up, I've got number 30. So this one is the Mullet. Oh my gosh. So talk about like somebody who has hair issues. I would say I do. I have very thin hair, but it's also very curly hair naturally. And then when I try and blow dry it or straighten it, it just gets very frizzy. So I have a love-hate relationship with my hair, especially since I've dyed it as well. It's gotten very frizzy again, which happens. So yes, this one is pick your fave hair product. And then I was thinking, well, I actually just picked up this beautiful leave-in treatment from the hairdressers, but I don't want to pan it because it's really nice and it's like a full product. So that one is not something that I want to pan, or would be like an easy item for me to pan fast, because I kind of just want to use it for when I want to use it, not to finish it up, because I actually kind of need that product. So, but there is another item, I have tons of hair care products, but I don't go through them. So the thing that like put me off was like your fave hair product, which when I first saw this, I was like, I don't have one. But then I was looking at everything, and actually I do have one, and it's something that I could definitely finish soon. I have the Maui Moisture Hair Care Shea Butter Hair Mask for dry and damaged hair. Now, I don't think you can get this here in Portugal. I got this in England before I left, and it's so beautiful. It smells absolutely amazing. And I don't think you can get this here, but I haven't actually looked. It's got creamy shea butter, rich coconut oil, and pure macadamia oil. It's also got like no sulfates, no SOS, silicons, no mineral oils. It's vegan. It's got pure coconut water, pure aloe, and I believe it's cruelty free. I mean, I believe it is, although I don't see the bunny anywhere. But yeah, this one is absolutely amazing for like a hair mask. I have a lot of hair masks, but I just haven't tried them. But this one I have tried and loved, and you can see it's absolutely disgusting. I've used a lot of this, and oh my gosh, it smells amazing. I honestly just want to eat it up. It is, if you've ever been to a tropical island and you've had a fresh coconut with a cocktail in your hand, or some like fresh fruit or something, and then you can like combine all those aromas together, but then times it by like 1,000, that's what that smells like. It just smells like the beach, but in a nice way, not in a sea salty way. It just smells like a tropical, beautiful, I don't know, cocktail on the beach with the palm trees, and it's like, absolutely amazing. So this one I could definitely finish quite fast. Whether I want to or not, I mean, that's beside the point, but I don't have much left. So yeah, I don't mind actually adding this to the project. If I can't get it here, what's the point of saving it, you know? And I'm sure I can order it online anyway. I'll just have to pay for like extra shipping if I can't get it anywhere in Europe. But oh, it's just so amazing. So yeah, this one is my favorite hair product because I've been using it longer than the other one. And yeah, I just think it kind of works. And it's almost like a gimme item because I obviously won't use a hair mask all the time, but I did just use this, I think, what, 5 days ago. So I use it maybe every couple of weeks. So if I push myself a little bit, I could definitely finish it and definitely be a gimme item that I could just roll out and then roll something new in. So that would be good. All right, the next one is number 76, and that one is Simon Says. So this is a product that someone told me to buy. So actually I didn't pick anything for this. Oh, this one I couldn't figure out what to grab. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, so the item that I'm going to pick is actually this NYX Duo Chromatic Illuminating Powder. So she didn't tell me to buy it or anything, but L'Oreal did mention this in one of her videos not too long ago, because as soon as I saw her talk about it and then I saw it on her cheeks, I kind of went out and bought it. I just thought, oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. I want it. So I'll credit her and I'll link her details down below. She does a lot of panning videos as well and just talks about makeup, but it's basically this beautiful, it's basically like a highlighter, but I use it as powder, and it's just so beautiful. It's I use it as almost like a finishing powder. So what I want to do, it's a newer product for me. I've only had it a couple months. So there's no way that I can pan this at this point because I don't even have a dent in it, but I would like to use this one 20 times. So this one will be a usage goal, use it 20 times and I'll roll it out. But yeah, this one I'm going to add to the prompt of a makeup item that someone told me to buy. There are a lot of products that I have purchased because of Stephanie Lyons, but yeah, this one is just a little bit more exciting to me at this point and makes a little bit more sense for me to roll in. So I'm just gonna use this one instead. Okay, so the next one is number 58, and that is Whip It. So that is something that is either whipped or has a creamy texture. So this one is actually the easiest one for me to figure out what I wanted to do because of the like creamy whipped sort of texture. And I know that I have 2 of these and the formula is just going, so I kind of need to pan them this year. And so what I've pulled is my Colourpop Super Shock Cheek Highlighter. This is in Manifest That. I already have a pan in it, and it is like a whipped creamy texture. It is a beautiful highlighter, but I do feel like the formula is not going to last too much longer. So this one would be ideal for me to finish, and it is going to be one that I do want to finish. So as much as I really like it and enjoy having the big palette, like compact and the mirror, there's just no point me holding on to it while it's going to disintegrate and get really disgusting. So this one will be a panning goal, and yeah, I kind of want to use it up. So I have quite a lot there. It might be here for a good 6, 7, 8 months, depending on how, how fast I work at it. I will say I hit pan on it really fast when I added it into my project pan last year. So hitting pan was very easy, and I imagine finishing it will be easy too, but I don't know. So that one I'm going to be rolling in. And then the last one, number 63, is Like a Virgin, Madonna song. So this one is a product that I've not tried yet before. So I do have some newer items, but I did add some of them to my Shop My Stash. But I was kind of thinking, well, what do I want to pan? Or I was also thinking, well, what in my makeup inventory is pretty bad? So I still have a lot of primers that I want to get through, and I have primers that I still haven't tried. So I was considering pulling a primer for this, but then I thought, actually, I have a lot of lip products, and there are a few that I still haven't yet to try. So I decided to pull this e.l.f. Calm Balm and hemp-derived cannabis sativa lip balm, basically. I have never tried this, and I've had this embarrassingly long. I think I've had it since April, and yeah, I have not tried it. It's a very boring product to roll in, I will give you that, but there's an awful lot of product here. I mean, it's thin, so there might not be that much, to be honest. Okay, it goes up to that much. So, I don't know. I feel like, should I try to pan this? I think I'm going to, because I just want to get my lip products down, and I put a no buy on lip products. So if I don't get any lip products down, then I can't buy anymore. And I know I get bored easily, so I definitely want to get through what I have. So yeah, I'm going to be pulling this in. It's going to be one of those that just be, is around for a while. I will say this, if I am struggling month to month on even using this, I will roll it out. So if I only use it like twice every update, then I kind of will roll it out. But I would like to roll it in for the purpose of panning it, and I really, really want to force myself and be motivated to do that. So hopefully I can be motivated to do that, because I know in the past I've gotten very bored of panning lip balms. And the Ride or Die e.l.f. one was one of them, which I just kind of struggled with. But this one, I feel like, because the application is a bit easier, the Ride or Die is like an annoying application, and it literally has no application, so you have to put it on your finger, and it's just like, ugh, a messy mess. This one, at least, it's just easy to do. So I'm going to be rolling that one in. And there you have it. Those are all the products that I'm going to be using in my Child of 80s Project Pan project for 2022. And yeah, super excited to be doing this. I might or may not be doing some other Pantastic Ladies collabs. You'll just have to wait and see. But I wanted to film this, push it out, and I'm excited to see what everyone else does. I've already watched the Child of 80s Project Pan anyway last year, like I said. So yeah, it'd be nice to be included in it. I think it'll be fun to see. So I'll link all the details in my description, along with the hashtag and everything like that. But yeah, thank you to Pantastic Ladies for allowing me to join into this project. Obviously, I know everyone can join in if they'd like to, but it's just nice to be a part of it. So thank you. And yeah, hopefully everyone's well, and I will see you next time. Bye.